coming. The foul is, indeed, as we suspected, on Brecken Hedrick. First foul of the night, and 2 free throws for Jake Berkner. 58% at the line this year, but the first one is up and in. And it's 3-2. Berkner, 6'3" senior, 9.5 points per game this year. Second one rims out, no good, and Jacosa Mitchell grabs the rebound for Greenville. Raleigh Robertson setting up near side against the 2-3. It almost looks like a 1-2-1-1 zone offense as the middle guys are both out on the wings. Not your traditional 1-3-1 zone offense per se. Mitchell with it on the left side to Justin Shell. He'll get cut off by the rangy Parker Montgomery. Into the high post to Hedrick. Onto the near baseline for Couvert. Reversal right wing. 3 on the way. Put up by Raleigh Robertson. No good on the rebound grab by Lakeview's Montgomery. Robertson 8 threes this year. Hedrick leads the team with 29. 3-2. Lakeview with the lead. 2 minutes gone by here tonight at Greenville. Full house tonight here at Greenville High School. Student section is out en masse. Right block down low looking for Berkner. Tipped away by Jacosa Mitchell, who came down in the zone defense. It will be Lakeview ball with 5:47 to go in the first quarter. Inbound right wing, 3. Doherty, no good. Rebound loose, and it's tracked down by Keaton Urey. Urey backing down on Mitchell. Urey up with the right hand, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Robertson and Berkner get tangled up. We will have a jump ball, and the arrow belongs to Greenville. 5:37 to go first quarter, each team with a field goal. The difference, a Lakeview free throw from Berkner. Shell on the left wing with it. Shell harassed by Montgomery. Justin Shell moves it back up top for Raleigh Robertson. Into the high post to Hedrick. Left side Shell driving in. Shell to the block. Up glass and good for Justin Shell. Shell's first points of the night. And Greenville on top for the first time tonight. 4-3 here in the first quarter. 1-3-1 trap. Cross-court Doherty to the right corner. Over to Boofner. Now Montgomery right wing. Lakeview spreading the floor. The 2-1-2 set. Left wing Doherty into the corner. Finds Urey. Urey scored 30 in the win at West Middlesex last week. He was the Reinhardt's Insurance player of the game, not surprisingly. Long passes by Lakeview against the 1-3-1. Now inside, Doherty flashes open. He'll lay it up and in. Doherty cut from the near wing, got in the middle of the lane, and nobody was there. Dylan Doherty, first points of the night, and Lakeview back on top, 5-4, with 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. Raleigh Robertson puts the right fist in the air against the matchup zone. Driving kick for Jacosa Mitchell. His 3 up long, no good. Rebound yanked down by Lakeview as it was Boofner. The other half of the sophomore backcourt duo with Doherty. Doherty on the right wing with it. Out to Boofner between the circles. Halfway through the first quarter, 5-4, the Lakeview lead. Ball knocked away up top, it's loose, and a jump ball will be called as Doherty gets tied up. It will be Lakeview ball on the arrow with 3:58 to go in the first quarter. Inbound into the backcourt for Dylan Doherty. Lakeview in the red jerseys, white numbers and letters, white and black trim. Greenville, the home whites, blue numbers and letters outlined in gold, blue trim. Doherty with it, looking for the pick and roll, not there. Now finds Berkner on the right wing. He's doubled, uses the dribble and gets it back out to Urey. Greenville now into man-to-man. Urey out to Montgomery near midcourt. Montgomery on the near left wing working against Shell. Montgomery will be fouled on the drive as Raleigh Robertson got him. Robertson with his first, team second, and will be Lakeview ball on the near sideline. And the pass will be sent in by Montgomery into the backcourt, back to Doherty. Lakeview this year 13-1 when scoring 55 or more. Greenville 9-0 when getting to the 64-point mark. Pace we're at so far, both teams will struggle to get to those milestones. Doherty in the lane, moves it back out to Urey right side. Keaton Urey. Left-hand dribble, back to Montgomery. Guarded by Shell. Montgomery driving in, ball knocked away as it was Covert getting a hand on it. Down court, Hedrick goes all the way. Missed the put back up, good enough foul. Keith Covert, a three-point opportunity. Greenville back on top, 6-5. Keith Covert scored 40 Tuesday night against Wilmington. Gets his first two of the night. Foul on Berkner, first foul on the Sailors. And it puts Keith Covert on the line to shoot one. He is 67% at the line on the season. Free throw up, and it is short. Rebound grabbed by Shell, however. Shell jumper in the lane, no good. Rebound snagged by Dylan Doherty for Lakeview. 6-5, and now Greenville will stay in the man-to-man. Montgomery up top to Berkner. Back to the basket, top of the key. Hands it off to Doherty. Doherty drives in. Doherty on the block. In some trouble, looking. Over to Uri right side. Uri fumbled it, got it back, drives in up on the right hand. Scoop no good. Rebound dug out by Robertson. Here comes Greenville. Hedrick down court. Airmailed it over everybody's head. Looking for Keith Covert, but that one had too much heat on it. Goes out of bounds and back to Lakeview with 2:23 to go in the first quarter, pardon me. Doherty. Now it's a 2-2-1 from Greenville. The pass intercepted. Hedrick with it, whips it inside. Covert puts it up and in. Keith Covert scoring off the turnover. Nice pass from Hedrick. 8-5, the Greenville lead. We approach the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. Down court, ball locked away at midcourt by Shell. It goes out of bounds and into the front row, but long passes by Lakeview, and Greenville making the Sailors pay. Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Uri down low for Berkner. Berkner makes the grab, spins, goes up with the right hand and good. Jake Berkner getting position inside. Berkner cuts the lead back to 1, 8-7 with 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Berkner's first field goal, 3 points for the big guy. Near wing with it, it's Covert. And now to Jacosa Mitchell around the horn against the 2-3 zone. Top of the key, Raleigh Robertson. Robertson stripped, knocked away by Uri, goes into the backcourt. Robertson able to dive on it and tip it over to Shell, and back the other way comes Greenville. Shell driving kick finds Covert. He'll reverse it up top to Robertson, and Raleigh Robertson walked with the basketball. Set himself, and the feet kept going. And a special hello to everybody who is joining us on the radio now. We apologize for the delay. Dearton left side, three put up and good. Jackson Boothner stepped into that one. Boothner puts Lakeview back on top, 10-8. Here in the first quarters, we're under a minute to go in the opening period. Shot put up no good. Hedrick gets it inside to Covert, puts it up. Hammered by Berkner, no call, and the rebound grabbed by Lakeview. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Left of the lane with it is Uri. Uri into the lane, jump stop, puts it up, and he's fouled with 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Foul will be assessed on whom? It's going to go on Robertson, his second, team third. We'll have free throws when we come back. Timeout on the floor, a 30-second timeout taken by Greenville. 34.5 seconds to go. Back after this quick break on Sports Radio 96.7.
Come on out to the Sharon American Legion Post 299 and enjoy bingo every Thursday and Friday. First number called at 6:45. Join us for trivia night every Thursday at 6 p.m. Our grill room serves up great food daily, and our kitchen is open Thursday through Saturday from noon to 9. We proudly welcome all veterans to our community. Visit Sharon American Legion Post 299 on East State Street for good company, good times, and a warm welcome.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
And we are live here at Greenville High School tonight. 10-8, the Lakeview lead. Hello to everybody joining us on Sports Radio 96.7. Good work by Aaron Byro in the studio to get us on the air. Ben Slagle as well, as we had gremlins, if you will. But it is 10-8, the Lakeview lead with 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Keaton Urey line to the right, line to the left, Second one is good, and it is 11-8 Lakeview. Sailors have scored the last 4. Greenville moving left to right. Driving the baselines, Cale Thurber, who checked in during the break. Short jumper good. Cale Thurber, instant offense off the bench. Cuts it to 11-10 with 18 seconds to go. First quarter. Near side with it, it's Doherty. Doherty into the corner, finds Urey. Keaton Urey with it. Whips it on the right wing to Montgomery. Montgomery fouled on the drive with 7 seconds to go. That's the 4th foul in the quarter on Greenville. The foul's on Justin Shell, his first. Inbound on the baseline, Montgomery gets it inside to Berkner, knocked away by Hedrick. Berkner tracks it down inside for Urey. Jumper in the lane, no good as time expires at the end of the first quarter. Good first quarter tonight here at Greenville High School. And after one, it is 11-10. Lakeview on top on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
You're independent, so are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
Second quarter underway. Lakeview with an 11-10 lead. Hedrick, 3 good. Greenville back on top as Brecker and Hedrick. First points of the night. The 6'4 junior buries a 3, and it is 13-11. Pass down court. Urey behind the defense. He'll put it up. No good. Rebound grabbed underneath by Austin Haynes, and he's fouled with 7:38 to go in the first half. Haynes checked in during the break. 13-11 the lead. And the foul goes on Hedrick, his second. So Hedrick and Raleigh Robertson each 2 fouls on the Greenville side. And will be Austin Haynes shooting a pair. First one, no good, long for Haynes, who is now 10 of 18 at the line this year. Sailors are 2 for 4 at the line so far. Greenville's 0 for 1. Jacob Vandevander, the sophomore center, checking in for Greenville between free throws. That one long also, and the rebound grabbed by Justin Shell. 13-11 the Greenville lead, 7:33 to go in the half. Left corner, Jacosa Mitchell for Vandevander on the block. Right side to Shell. Shell into the paint, stumbles, throws up a prayer. It's an air ball. Mitchell the rebound, and Greenville keeps it. Thurber inside Vandevander, and Vandevander walked to the basketball. Dragged the back foot in the lane, and it will be Lakeview ball. Doherty, Montgomery, Bufner, Urey, and Haynes for Lakeview, which goes right to left in the red jerseys, white numbers and letters outlined in black. White and black trim. Urey into the block on Vandevander, puts it up and in. Vandevander tried to take a charge, but Keaton Urey ties it at 13. 7:06 to go in the half. 3 from the near side from Shell, no good. Rebound tipped around and grabbed on a run out by Urey. Urey into the forecourt. Urey down the lane with the right hand, rattles around, comes out, no good. Mitchell the rebound, outlet intercepted. Urey has it. Urey high off the glass, no good. Ball batted around off the backboard, grabbed by Haynes. Strong move inside. Austin Haynes up and in, and it's 15-10 Lakeview. Austin Haynes first points of the night. 6:40 to go, first half. Lakeview matching up in the 2-3. Thurber's 3 is long, and the rebound grabbed by Haynes for Lakeview. So Austin Haynes thrust into the game giving Lakeview some life as he normally does. Sailors into the front court. Haynes finds Boothner, now Doherty left wing. Backdoor lob looking for Uri, tips it up and in. 6-0 run for Lakeview, 17-13 Sailors, 6:12 to go in the half. Mitchell on the right wing, right corner. Couvert drives baseline. Cut off, puts it high off the glass and good. Keith Couvert was 6. Strong move and a much-needed basket for Greenville, 17-15 with 5:58 to go first half. Doherty pestered in the backcourt and timeout Lakeview. Sailors will take a 30-second timeout with 5:54 to go in the half. We'll take it as well. 17-15, Lakeview leads on Sports Radio 96.7.
The leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to Western Pennsylvania and Eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
Lakeview ball coming out of the timeout. Sailors going right to left. They have a 2-point lead here at Greenville. Lakeview can clinch the Region 1 title with a win tonight. Greenville pulls into a tie for first with a week to go with a victory. Uri against the press from the left block, no good. Rebound grabbed by Jacosa Mitchell. Down court, Greenville with it. Shell in the right corner. Shell left-hand dribble. Gets it back out to Mitchell. And Greenville will set up its half-court offense with 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Right wing to Couvert. Couvert down low. Thurber pumps again. Puts it up. Blocked by the bottom of the rim. Rebound. Thurber tracks it down. Gets it off to Couvert. He'll drive in. Put it up and in. Keith Couvert, so good at getting into the paint. He has 8, and it's 17 all with 5:15 to go in the half. Montgomery on the near left wing. Greenville came out in the 1-3-1. Trojans have pressed as well. Now they're back into half court man-to-man. Montgomery dribbling up top, lost the handle, got it back, bounced pass left corner to Uri. Now back to Montgomery near left wing. Guarded by Cale Thurber with 4:54 to go first half. Montgomery, here comes a double team now. Montgomery in some trouble. Thurber dives and knocks it out of bounds. Right near the scores table. It will stay Sailor ball. 17 all with 4:49 to go in the half. Each team has taken 1 timeout so far this evening. Each team's taken a 30. Berkner up top working on Van de Vander for Greenville. Reversal on the right side. Montgomery. Far block. Berkner flashes open. Drop step. Layup is good. Jake Berkner. A strong move to the hoop. Berkner breaks the tie. Lakeview back on top, 19-17. 5 now for Berkner. Left wing 3 on the way from Shell, no good. And Berkner muscles down the rebound for the Sailors. At times the pace has been frenetic, which Greenville wants. At times it's been more deliberate, which is more to Lakeview's liking. Montgomery lost it, got it back. Now driving kick right wing. Doherty 3 on the way back to the rim, no good. Berkner, offensive rebound. Berkner posting up, spins, and he's going to be called for the charge. As getting there to take the charge, Cale Thurber. Berkner crashed into him, and that's number 2 on Berkner. Only 2 fouls on Lakeview in the game, but both on the starting center, Jake Berkner. He will check out at the 3:59 mark. Austin Haynes back onto the floor for Lakeview. And Shell will walk it into the front court against now a 1-2-2 half-court trap from Lakeview. Thurber drives left baseline. Thurber into the paint, and he's fouled. Cale Thurber will toe the line to the right. Looking to tie up this one. Thurber on the season, 11 of 18 at the line, 61%. The foul on Uri, his first, team second. Thurber sinks the first one, 19-18. Thurber missed some time this year due to injury, but back in the rotation. Free throw is good, but a lane violation will wipe it out. So no tie Still 19-18. In a game like this, something like that could really loom large. We'll see. Uri against the 1-2-2. Intercepted. Thurber got a hand on it over to Kubert. His shot swatted out of bounds by Parker Montgomery. That looked like a volleyball spike from Parker Montgomery. Swatted it off the back wall. Greenville keeps possession with 3:44 to go in the half. Trojans will inbound out of a box set. Thurber will send it in. Thurber inside, finds Kubert, who peeled back in. Short jumper good. Kubert in double figures with 10, and it's 20-19. Greenville back on top with 3:35 to go first half. Uri along the left sideline, and a blocking foul called as Uri brought it into the forecourt. Foul goes on Shell, his second. So 3 starters for Greenville, all with 2 fouls. Hedrick, Robertson, and now Shell. Far side Doherty went to make a pass. Uri didn't cut, and ends up as a carry violation called on Doherty. Don't see that call made often, but it was very obvious out in the open. Went to make a pass and tried to pull it back on the string. Instead, it's a turnover. Thurber, left corner, 3 long. Uri the rebound for Lakeview. Lakeview looking to retake the lead. It's 20-19 Greenville. Uri into the forecourt. Uri right of the lane, shovels it to Haynes up top to Doherty. Montgomery a ball fake. Throws a 2-hopper right side. It's batted around. Uri grabs it. Kept it in bounds as well. Uri guarded by Mitchell, dribbling through traffic. Uri into the paint, and he'll be called for the offensive foul as Van de Vander took the charge. But Uri was out of control, and Jacob Van de Vander draws the offensive foul. And for Keaton Uri, his second, team third. So foul trouble becoming a consideration certainly for each team. 2:55 to go in the half. Greenville on top and with the basketball. Mitchell into the lane, left elbow, pivots. Back out to Justin Shell. Shell to Mitchell. Pass deflected, but it comes right back to Mitchell. Being pestered out there by Montgomery, who's up top in the matchup 2-3. Thurber driving kick right side to Kubert. Kubert into lane up on the right hand, won't go. Berkner rips down the rebound for Lakeview. Good defense that time from the Sailors. 20-19, 2:25 to go in the half. First place in the region at stake tonight. Montgomery left wing to Doherty, who fumbles it, now retrieves it. Back to Bufner, deep 3, no good. Rebound tracked down near corner by Montgomery. Down low for Berkner, he'll put it up with the right hand, no good, gets his own rebound. Berkner triple teamed in the paint, pivots, steps through, and a foul will be called. And they will get Thurber for whacking him on the arm. Cale Thurber's first, team third. Check that, it's Thurber's second. I apologize, so the earlier foul on Shell was on Thurber, so Thurber with 2, Shell with 1. Berkner hits the first free throw to tie it at 20 with 2:05 to go in the half. 6 points tonight for Berkner. Ames shoots, and good. So Jake Berkner puts the visitors back on top, 21-20, with 2 minutes to go in the half. Kubert in the right corner. Shell to Thurber, left side, Jacosa Mitchell. One of the 2 seniors honored before the game tonight. 3 up top from Shell, no good, and the rebound pinballs around, and it's grabbed by Parker Montgomery. Doherty will walk it into the forecourt. Give it off to Montgomery. Berkner between the circles. Berkner with a ball fake. Berkner right of the lane. Work it left side to Montgomery. Montgomery in the paint. Right side back to Haynes. Haynes lost it out of bounds. Good defense from Shell to cut him off on the baseline. And it is Greenville ball with 1:29 to go in the half. 21-20. Lakeview leading. Again, the Sailors clinch the conference title with a win. They're a game ahead with 3 to go. Thurber left corner, 3 off the mark. Rebound flagged down by Jackson Bufner for Lakeview. Sailors walk it ahead against the Greenville man-to-man. Doherty in trouble, finds Montgomery. Montgomery to the right wing. Montgomery dribbling around. Here comes a double team, right corner. Now to Berkner at the right elbow. Berkner down the lane, and he runs over the defender. Vandevander took another charge, and for Berkner, it's his third. Couple of offensive fouls on Berkner, and again, he was not under control. Vandevander was there. Yuri in, Berkner out. So Yuri back in with 2 fouls. Head coach Garrett Blaschek certainly dealing with a shorter deck with Fegley out. Having to put Yuri out there with the 2 fouls. It's going to be a long 48 seconds for Lakeview. Vandevander up top to Mitchell, who lost it. It's loose. Scramble for it. Dug out by Doherty. And timeout Lakeview. Sailors get the timeout, a 30-second timeout with 41.4 seconds to go in the half. We'll take a quick break and come back with a first half finish on Sports Radio 96.7.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
Lakeview ball coming out of the timeout. Sailors lead 21-20 as we're down to 35 seconds to go first half. Yuri near midcourt, threw it away, picked off by Shell. Shell for Greenville into the forecourt. Shell to the right block, up the right hand, around the rim and out, no good. Rebound Montgomery, now ample time for Lakeview. Montgomery is going to be called for the offensive foul on the pass. Left his feet, and Cale Thurber stood his ground, and Montgomery crashed into him. Montgomery's first, team fifth. It will be Greenville ball with 22 and 1/2 seconds to go in the half. Thurber will inbound back to Shell. Lakeview does not have a foul to give either. Sailors are over the limit. Shell lost the handle, got it back, driving kick right side. Couvert on the right baseline, back up top to Thurber. 11 seconds to go. Thurber into the paint, in on Haynes, puts it up, and a foul on Austin Haynes. Thurber got him into the air with 8 seconds to go. And 2 free throws coming for Cale Thurber, looking to put Greenville back on top. Haynes his first. Thurber back to the line. Thurber, 1 of 2 at the line tonight. The second one was made but wiped out because he crossed the foul line. Up and good for Thurber. 4 points off the bench for Thurber. 21 all. Now looking to break the tie. And he does. 22-21 Greenville. Inbound to Doherty, back to Montgomery. 6 seconds. Doherty with it over the timeline. Doherty to the left block, down low for Haynes. Lost it. Thurber with it. Ahead. Couvert from half court, off the backboard. And that is the end of an entertaining and back and forth first half tonight here at Greenville. The Greenville Trojans, winners of 5 in a row, lead Lakeview 22-21 at the break. We'll come back with a first half recap after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Shell Restoration is now Shell Roofing and Exteriors, offering roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, all with the quality you trust. Same team, new name, full exterior services. Shell Roofing and Exteriors is committed to quality service and trusted by Western Pennsylvania residents for 14 years. For quality craftsmanship and experience, contact Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Find Shell Roofing and Exteriors on Facebook or visit them at shellbuilt.com.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7 and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to Western Pennsylvania and Eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
Halftime here at Greenville, and the host Greenville Trojans lead Lakeview 22-21 at the half. Ryan Briggs with you tonight. We have Aaron Biro in the studio producing our game. Lee Gross on camera. Our video feed on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, brought to you in part by American Legion Post 299 in Sharon. And we do know we are having some buffering at times tonight, and that's the hand we're dealt. We're working the best we can around it, but sometimes there are things that are out of our control. We thought we had it figured out, but then we couldn't access Facebook the way we needed to. So we had to go to Plan B, and Plan B has been up and down, I guess you could say. This game's been back and forth, certainly, to say the least. It was 11-10 Lakeview after one. Greenville a 12-10 edge in the second quarter to take this 22-21 halftime lead. Greenville led on the first half by Keith Covert with 10. Cale Thurber 5 off the bench. Brecken Hedrick with 3. Justin Schell 2. Sam Campman with 2. And on the Lakeview side, it is Jake Berkner pacing the Sailors with 7. Keaton Urey 5, Jackson Bufner 5, 2 each for Dylan Doherty and Austin Haynes. Foul trouble, Jake Berkner 3 personals for Lakeview, Keaton Urey with 2. On the Greenville side, Brecken Hedrick, Cale Thurber, Raleigh Robertson each with 2. 22-21 is the halftime lead. Again, the standings coming into tonight. Lakeview 8-1, Greenville 7-2. Lakeview wins. The Sailors are up 2 with 2 to go and a season sweep of Greenville. So, in effect, Lakeview would be the region champ and the top seed in the District 10 2A playoffs coming out of the region. But a Greenville win forces a tie with a week to go. Both teams play next week, Tuesday and Friday. Lakeview will be at home twice. Wilmington on Tuesday, Kennedy next Friday night. Greenville, the last 3 are on the road at Kennedy. Then a very intriguing non-leaguer Wednesday night at Sagertown. That could have playoff seeding implications. And then at arch rival Reynolds next Friday night to close the regular season. So a lot riding on this one. And right now it is 22-21. Greenville with the lead. We'll come back with the third quarter after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Why is your audit? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
One moment I was on my way to my son's ball game, and the next I was being placed in an ambulance. I needed help. That's why I called the Joanno Legal Group.
Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. Please visit them at joannolegalgroup.com. That's Joanow legalgroup.com. Or call toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-age students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpaul's1867.org/join-our-team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer.
Vay's Pub and Grill is thrilled to announce the January 2026 Mercer County Team of the Month, awarding this honor to the Reynolds Boys Wrestling Team. Congratulations to Coach Casey Taylor and his Raiders team for securing their 22nd District 10 Team Championship in school history. Reynolds Wrestling is celebrated as the January Vay's Pub and Grill Mercer County Team of the Month. For more information, visit vayspubandgrill.com.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving Giant.
Don't forget, after the game, we'll have the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. Tomorrow morning on Sports Radio 96.7 from 9 until 11, it is Coach's Corner with George Abraham and Albert Campman. And then Monday night, 5 to 7, Bob Greenberg and Hugh Ringer will have Pick Sports Line. And, of course, the big game Sunday night, Super Bowl 60. Patriots and Seahawks, you'll be able to hear it here on Sports 60. Patriots and Seahawks, you'll be able to hear it here on Sports Radio 96.7. We will take a 30-second break and come back with the third quarter. Lakeview will have the ball to start the third. Sailors trail Greenville 22-21 on your home for Super Bowl 60, Sports Radio 96.7.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area? Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Lakeview will have the ball moving left to right. In the second half, Sailors in the traveling red jerseys, white numbers and letters, white and black trim. Greenville in the home whites, blue numbers and letters outlined in gold, blue and gold trim. Ryan Briggs with you tonight. Lee Gross on camera, Aaron Biro in the studio. Your officiating crew for this one, Mike Bockert, Mike Fitzgerald, and Zach Long. 22-21, it's been a good one. Lakeview, of course, won the first meeting 66-63 back on January 13th. This one's been every bit as tight, but a little bit lower scoring. Now Greenville back to the 1-3-1 to start the second half. Left corner, Yuri with it, he's doubled. Left sideline out to Montgomery. Long pass on the near right side to Doherty. Now Boofer gets it down low for the cutting Montgomery. He will drive, put it up and in. Parker Montgomery opens the scoring and against the zone. It's 23-22. Lakeview back on top. Montgomery, first points of the night for the 6'2 senior. Shot put up inside and good. Greenville answers 24-23. Trojans getting it inside, 24-23. Put the points on the wrong side. Now they're fixing it. Onto the right baseline for Haynes. He flashes open. He starts the second half for Berkner, who has 3 fouls. Doherty, 3, good. Or Bufner, excuse me. Bufner hits the 3. The other sophomore, Bufner's second 3 of the night. 26-24. 6:50 to go, third quarter. Brecken Hedrick with it. Hedrick gives it off to Shell. Shell drives, jump stop in the lane. Glass rim, no good. Rebound loose. Grabbed by Keith Couvert. Couvert with a team-leading 10 points. Left corner, Jacosa Mitchell. Step back 3 long, no good. Yanked out of there by Shell. Greenville will get another opportunity. 6:25 to go in the third. 26-24. Mitchell on the right wing, Jacosa Mitchell. Left-hand dribble, now goes behind the back with the dribble, guarded by Yuri. Give it off to Robertson. Robertson down the lane up the left hand. It is off the rim, no good. And the rebound is grabbed by Bufner. Bufner, 8 points tonight. He leads Lakeview. He'll give it off to Doherty. Pass down low, looking for Haynes. It was deflected, and it'll stay Lakeview ball. .53 to go in the third. Montgomery looking. But for Bufner, will track it down. 26-24. Near right wing with it. Dylan Doherty up top to Bufner. 3. Bufner, that one no good, but a foul on the shot. Shell got him. Justin Shell's second, team first, and it'll be 3 free throws coming up for Jackson Bufner. He goes to the line for the first time tonight with 5:39 to go in the third quarter. Bufner on the season, 7 of 13, 54%. First one good, Bufner will get 2 more. 27-24. 28-24, largest lead of the night for either team. And one more on the way. Ames shoots, and good. Bufner goes 3 for 3, so he has 2 threes and then a 3 for 3 at the line, and it's 29-24. 5:30 to go, third quarter. Hedrick left side, 3 no good by the lefty. Mitchell battling for the rebound, can't track it down. It goes out of bounds, and it is Lakeview basketball. Greenville 4 timeouts left, 3 for Lakeview. But you have to think that if Lakeview can score here, Greenville may want to regroup, but we'll see what happens here. 1-2-2 from Greenville. Yuri left block, puts it up and in. Yuri might have got some separation with the off arm. Yuri was 7, the lead is 7, 31-24. 8-0 run by Lakeview. 3 from Shell, no good. Couvert grabs it, put back is good. What did Greenville need that? Keith Couvert with a dozen. 31-26. Now a steal by Hedrick down low. Couvert lays it up and in. Back-to-back hoops for Couvert. And just like that, the lead down to 31-28. Greenville really ramping up the pressure, and a timeout will be taken by Lakeview with 4:51 to go. It'll be a full timeout. That'll leave the Sailors with 2 timeouts for the duration. 31-28, Lakeview leads. Back after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Looking for a place where you or a loved one can thrive with a community that cares? Discover the Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where independent living meets peace of mind. Our private apartments offer the freedom to live on your terms with personal care and daily assistance available if needed. Short-term stays are also available. For more information or to schedule your in-person tour, visit rwsv.org or call 724-347-0998. The Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where comfort, care, and community come together. Equal housing opportunity.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
31-28 the lead for Lakeview here at Greenville. And the Sailors will have the ball when we resume action, but Lakeview down to 2 timeouts. And a long way to go in what has been a close game throughout, and we expect will be a close game to the finish line. And Greenville will set up the full court pressure, 1-2-1-1. I aired earlier and said 1-2-2, but it is a 1-2-1-1 for Joe Batt's team. Montgomery doubled in the backcourt, gets it to Doherty. He's stripped by Shell into Kubert, puts it off the glass, no good. Rebound underneath, Hedrick with it. Baseline jumper from Hedrick from 10 feet short. Montgomery the rebound, a couple of good looks for Greenville, but Lakeview comes up with a defensive rebound. Doherty into the forecourt with it. Gives it off to Montgomery. Parker Montgomery, he opened the scoring in the second half for Lakeview. Greenville back to the man-to-man. Uri on the right side. Uri near wing to Berkner, who's back in. Berkner 3 fouls in the first half. Berkner into the lane, jumper up, glass and good. Strong move from Berkner. Got his shoulders square. 9 for Berkner. The lead back to 5. 33-28. Shell gives it off to Raleigh Robertson. Down low for Kubert. He'll put it high off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. Second try, blocked from the backside by Uri. Montgomery the rebound. 3:50 to go in the third. 5-point Lakeview lead. Sailors get it down low to Uri. Uri into the paint up with the right hand and good. So after back-to-back quick hoops from Greenville, Lakeview counter punches. Uri with 9, 35-28. Robertson into the lane, and he'll be called for the offensive foul. Jake Berkner takes the charge. Raleigh Robertson, one of the main ball handlers for Greenville, picks up his third foul. So Berkner 3, Uri 2 on the Lakeview side. Greenville foul starting to pile up as well there. Uri will leave it for Bufner. Bufner gives it off to Montgomery with 3:25 to go in the third. 7-point margin, largest lead of the night for either team. The entry is off of the leg of Mitchell, but Lakeview keeps it. Right corner, Bufner's open, 3 over Hedrick, short. Rebound, Hedrick ripped it away, and now Greenville with numbers, 3-on-2. Hedrick left of the lane, and he's fouled by Montgomery. Parker Montgomery with his second, team first. And it will be 2 foul shots upcoming for Brecken Hedrick. Hedrick, the 6'4 lefty. 10 of 18 at the line this year, 56%. Buries the first one. 35-29. Jacob Vandavander back in for Greenville. He gave the Trojans some big minutes in the first half. Hedrick up and good. Brecken Hedrick with 5. 35-30. 3:05 to go. Third quarter. Lakeview into the forecourt. Montgomery. They get it to Berkner now on the baseline. Berkner on the block. Posts up. Puts it off the rim. Spins out. No good. Rebound. Justin Shell. Good move by Berkner, but it would not go down for him. Hedrick into the lane. Jumper no good. Rebound dug out by Hedrick up top. Shell. 3. It goes around the cylinder. No good. Mitchell the rebound into Vandavander. He puts it up. No, but a foul on the big guy. Will shoot 2 with 2:43 to go. As Greenville attacking the offensive glass. The foul on Dylan Doherty, his first, team second. And Vandavander, 19 of 33 at the line, will shoot a pair. 58% on the season. He has not scored yet tonight. And he remains scoreless as that one is a line drive off the back of the rim. Line to the left for Vandavander, the sophomore center. Long, no good. A rebound pulled in by Kubert. He'll put it up and in. 35-32. Couvert now with 16. And Greenville back within 3 with 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Greenville, is it a matchup zone or no sagging man-to-man? Montgomery near wing to Berkner. They go left side Montgomery, down low for cutting Berkner on the block. Berkner posting up, kick it back to Montgomery. Montgomery into the paint, jump stop over Van de Vander, too strong, no good. Uri the putback good. Weak side board for Keaton Uri. And now we have a stoppage as there's some blood, it looks like, perhaps on Berkner's elbow. The official was right there to blow the play dead momentarily. Berkner checks out. Uri with a putback has 11, and it's 37-32. 1:55 to go in the third quarter. Jacosa Mitchell to Shell. Couvert to Shell, back to Couvert on the right baseline. Shell right wing. Hedrick rips through, drives in, pull up, elbow jumper good. Brecken Hedrick, first 2-pointer of the night. 7 for the Southpaw. 37-34. 1:35 to go. Hedrick to steal. Hedrick lays it up and in. Back-to-back hoops for Brecken Hedrick. Down to 1. Ball loose in the backcourt. Doherty threw it away, but it ends up in the hands of Haynes. Down court to Uri. He'll drive in, miss the layup. And then a foul on the rebound. Keaton Uri might have been better off going with a dribble and then laying it up and in. May have got himself a bit off balance. Foul on Haynes. His second. Team third, and now Greenville a chance to retake the lead. 1:15 to go in the third quarter. Hedrick left wing, 3 for the lead, short. Couvert the rebound, he'll put it up. Good, and a foul. Keith Couvert with 18. And Greenville has the lead, 38-37. That foul on Dylan Doherty, his second, team fourth. Couvert to the line, 0 for 1 at the stripe tonight. Puts it up, rims out, no good. Ball batted up and in. Jacosa Mitchell tipped it in. It's 40-37, a 4-point possession for Lakeview. For Greenville, excuse me. Jacosa Mitchell's first points of the night. A minute to go, third quarter. 40-37, Greenville a quick 8-0 run. That's more like an 8-0 burst. 50 seconds to go in the third. Montgomery back near midcourt. Haynes on the near right wing with it. Back out to Uri. First place in the league at stake tonight. Lakeview up 1 game on Greenville. After tonight, 2 games left. Far block, Uri gets a pass from Haynes. Uri jumper, glass rim and good. Uri posting up inside. Keaton Uri a big third quarter. 8 in the quarter. 13 for the game. Couvert drives in up with the right hand and good. They cannot stop Keith Couvert. He has 20. 42-39. 13 seconds to go in the third. Down court, Haynes over to Uri, who lost it loose. Van de Vander has it for Greenville. Ahead to Hedrick with 6 seconds. Hedrick at the foul line. Jumper, no good. Rebound grabbed by Bufner. Give it off to Montgomery. And that is the end of a wild third quarter here at Greenville. The Greenville Trojans have rallied from a 7-point deficit to take the lead into the fourth. It's Greenville 42, Lakeview 39. The fourth quarter comes up next on Sports Radio 96.7.
Contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
Back here at Greenville High School. Greenville with the lead, 42-39. Trojans have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Moving from right to left, Ryan Briggs with you tonight. We have Lee Gross on camera, Aaron Byro back in the studio producing our game. Van de Vander on the near left baseline. They get it to Hedrick. And now up top for Justin Shell. Shell drives in up with the right hand, no good. Rebound dug out by Lakeview's Jackson Bufner with 7:35 to go in the fourth quarter. Lakeview on offense for the first time in the fourth. Berkner spins in, puts it over the right hand. Blocking foul's called on Thurber. Layup is good. Jake Berkner, a chance to tie the game with a three-point play. Strong move from Berkner. Thurber stood his ground, but the foul is on Thurber. His third, team first. Jake Berkner, three-point opportunity. He has 11 points tonight, and it's 42-41 with 7:24 to go in regulation. Berkner, 3 of 4 at the line tonight, make it 4 of 5. And we have a 42-all deadlock in the fourth quarter. The region title perhaps hanging in the balance. Raleigh Robertson up top for Hedrick. Hedrick a ball fake. Right corner, Couvert. Keith Couvert, left-hand dribble. Couvert a game-high 20 points tonight. Raleigh Robertson right of the lane, back to Couvert. He'll drive in, looking for Van de Vander, and that pass had a lot of heat on it, out of bounds, and it will be Lakeview ball with 7:03 to go in the fourth. Van de Vander out, so the Greenville 5 and the white jerseys, blue numbers and letters outlined in gold are Hedrick, Couvert, Shell, Robertson, and Mitchell. Lakeview moving left to right on the red jerseys, white numbers and letters, white and black trim, have Montgomery, Doherty, who currently has the basketball, Urey, Bufner, and Berkner. Berkner reverses the right wing to Doherty, looking down low. Urey on the block. Urey up over Robertson, puts it up and in. Keaton Urey breaks the tie. Lakeview back on top, 44-42. Couvert driving to the hoop at the other end, and a blocking foul will be called on the drive. Couvert had a full head of steam. And that foul is on Urey. Keaton Urey's third, team first. So Berkner and Urey 3 each for Lakeview. Inbound to Jacosa Mitchell. Mitchell into the lane on Berkner. Pulls up, and he walked with the basketball. Feet kept going, and it will be Lakeview ball. Of course, Greenville led 48-44 after 3 quarters back on January 13th at Lakeview. Lakeview rallied for the 66-63 win. Student section's out in full force tonight. Been a fun one here. Full house here at Greenville. The penultimate Friday night of the regular season. Greenville looking to forge a tie atop the league going to the final week. Lakeview can wrap up the top spot in the conference. Sailors are up 2, and they have the basketball. Montgomery's entry kicked by Couvert. The left elbow, and it stays Lakeview ball. One update to pass on in boys action, end of 1. Farrell leading Mercer 21-12. Montgomery into Urey. Urey along the baseline, and he stepped on the baseline. The Greenville defense funneled him out of bounds. And it goes back to the Trojans with 6:19 left. Greenville has 4 timeouts left, Lakeview 2, and currently the arrow points in the direction of the Lakeview Sailors. Raleigh Robertson, right wing, to Couvert up top. Hedrick pulls up, foul line jumper off the back of the rim, and a loose ball foul will be called underneath on Greenville. We'll get Couvert with a push. Keith Couvert's first, team second. 6:05 to go. It does allow Greenville to sit up full court man-to-man. At times, the pressure has given Lakeview problems, but not this time. Doherty into the front court, guarded by the 6'4 Hedrick. Doherty stripped from the backside, but it goes into the backcourt to Montgomery. He rips it away from a couple of defenders, and then a foul right at midcourt. Shell and Robertson came over to double. Foul will go on Couvert, who was late to the party, his second, team third. Bufner inbounds it to Doherty, and he'll bring it over the timeline. Left corner, Keaton Urey with it. Back to Montgomery. Montgomery drives to the right block. Up with a right-hand short jumper off the front of the rim. Rebound Berkner. Berkner puts it up, and he's clobbered by Breckenhedrick. He blocked the shot. Actually, he got it clean. They'll save Mitchell from the other side. Okay. So I guess understand why Hedrick was confused. He had a confused look on his face. The foul's on Jacosa Mitchell, his first, team fourth. So Lakeview's in the bonus the rest of the night. And Jake Berkner to shoot 2. Berkner is 4-5 at the line tonight. 44-42, and that one is short. Lakeview has scored the first 5 points of the fourth quarter. A Uri basket, Berkner a three-point play. Berkner, line to the right, looking to extend the 2-point lead. Ames shoots, good. Berkner makes it a 3-point game. 45-42. 13 tonight for Berkner. Jacosa Mitchell out to Shell on the right wing. Shell, lob left of the lane to Couvert. Couvert a ball fake, near side Hedrick. Hedrick fouled on the drive. And it's going to go on Parker Montgomery. Montgomery's third, team second. Nobody at 4 fouls, but a number of guys at 3. Inbound Hedrick finds Couvert on the right block. Jumper over Uri, no good. Rebound, loose, still loose. Scramble for it. Couvert threw it out of there towards the baseline, but he was the last to touch it. It goes out of bounds, and it is Lakeview ball with 5:12 to go in regulation. Don't forget, after the game, Reinhardt's Insurance player of the game, lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game. Montgomery looking to get it in, and threw it to Hedrick. Greenville with the turnover. Greenville throws it away, however, as Bufner jumps into the passing lane. Greenville unable to take advantage of the turnover. Lakeview regains possession. 5 minutes to go in regulation. They work at the Uri left side, and he's fouled by Shell. That's his third, but also the 5th foul in the quarter. Lakeview shooting free throws the rest of the night. In the first meeting, Lakeview went 21 of 30 at the line. Greenville's 14 of 19. Keaton Uri to shoot 2. He is 1 of 2 at the line this evening. 64% at the line on the season. First one is up and good. $16 now for Uri. Line to the right, Ames shoots, and good again. 47-42 with 4:55 to go in regulation. Jacosa Mitchell, right of the circle, pull-up jumper short. Rebound, Raleigh Robertson gets it over to Couvert. He'll drive in, gives it off to Hedrick, who puts it up and in, and a foul at the end of the play. It was clear that Hedrick was going to have an easy basket. The defender late to the party fouled him, and a 3-point opportunity for Breckenhedrick. Hedrick, 8.5, 11 for the game. He's really heated up. That gets Greenville off the schneid in the fourth quarter. Fouls on Montgomery, his 4th, team 3rd. Hedrick swishes that one, and now timeout taken by Greenville. Trojans take a timeout with 4:44 to go in the fourth, a full timeout. We'll be back with more from Greenville after this. 47-45, Lakeview leads on Sports Radio 96.7, your home for Super Bowl 60.
When the finest cuts of meat combine with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub & Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub & Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
Four minutes and 44 seconds to go in quarter number 4. 47-45, Lakeview with the lead here at Greenville. Ryan Briggs with you tonight on Sports Radio 96.7. Aaron Biro in the studio producing our game. Lee Gross on camera. Our video brought to you in part tonight on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live by American Legion posts 299 in Sharon. It will be Lakeview ball coming out of the timeout. Greenville took the timeout. Trojans 3 timeouts left. Lakeview with a couple of full timeouts at its disposal. Montgomery looking to get it in. Montgomery finds Berkner in the backcourt. Now back to Montgomery. Montgomery out there with the 4 fouls. Montgomery goes all the way. Layup is up and good. Montgomery coast to coast. That doubles the lead. 4 for Parker Montgomery. And a senior with a big basket coming out of the timeout. 49-45. Raleigh Robertson right wing. Deep 3. Shell up. Got it. Barely moved the net. Justin Shell hits the 3. Shell, his first point since early on. 49-48, back the other way. Yuri up and good. Yuri behind the defense. 51-48. You look down, you're missing points at either end. 51-48. Robertson deep 2, good. Raleigh Robertson just inside the 3-point line. Makes it 51-50. Long pass intercepted by Shell. Pulls up 19-footer. Got it! Justin Shell makes it 52-51. He shot it like time was expiring. 52-51. Yuri into the lane with it. Yuri turnaround jumper up. Can't get it to go. Berkner for the follow. Up and good. Berkner puts Lakeview back on top. 53-52. 3:33 to go in regulation. Shell left side. Steps into a 3. Good again! Justin Shell quiet for 3.5 quarters. He's rattled off 8 in a row, 55-53. 3:17 to go in regulation. Berkner on the block, pivots, and he's going to be called for the travel. He was open, but the feet got going too quickly. It goes back to Lakeview, or back to Greenville with 3:14 to go. (55-53). Greenville up 2 and with the basketball. Breckenhedrick up top, down low for cutting Couvert. Couvert will hand it off to Shell, who fumbled it, trying to save it. And he's going to be fouled in the corner. And Parker Montgomery is the guilty party, and he's going to be done for the night. It's his 5th. Bad break for Montgomery there. Shell was fumbling the basketball. Montgomery going over there to try and collect it and ended up in the wrong place, in the wrong part of town. So Montgomery, one of the key guys against this press, fouls out with 2:54 to go and his team down 2. Haynes back in. Inbound from Hedrick to Shell, stumbling, lost it, ripped it away, then it popped out of there. Scramble for it. It's thrown off the leg of Jacosa Mitchell, knocked out of bounds by Greenville. And it will be Lakeview ball with 2:46 left in regulation. Ball looked like it was covered in Vaseline. Bufner looking to inbound, finds Haynes. And now Yuri over the timeline. Yuri, right wing, it's 55-53. Near wing with it is Dylan Doherty. Gets around Robertson. Doherty in the lane, 12-footer, no but a foul. And the sophomore, Dylan Doherty, will go to the line looking to tie the game. Fouls on Raleigh Robertson, his 4th. And Dylan Doherty to shoot 2 big ones, line to the right. 14 of 24 at the line this year. First one is up, rims out, no good. And it remains 55-53 with 2:31 to go in regulation. Both teams are in the bonus. 3 timeouts for Greenville, Lakeview 2. Doherty up and good. Doherty's first point of the second half. Timeout Greenville. 30-second timeout taken by Joe Batt. We'll take it with them. 2:29 to go in regulation. 55-54, Greenville leads. Back in 30 seconds on Sports Radio 96.7.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
Lakeview will deploy Uri, Haynes, Berkner, Bufner, and Doherty. Greenville, which has the basketball in the backcourt along the far sideline, will have Mitchell, Shell, Robertson, Hedrick, and Kubert. The starting five out there for Greenville. 2:22 to go. Shell over the timeline with it. Justin Shell, 8 in the quarter, 10 for the game. Mitchell bounce pass for cutting Hedrick on the left block, dumps it inside for Kubert, puts it up, and he's fouled. Keith Kubert with a game-high 20 points will shoot 2 with 2:13 to go. Foul will be assessed to Bufner, his first. Team fifth. Line to the left, first one is good for Keith Kubert. Kubert, first made free throw of the night. 1 of 3 at the stripe, 21 points. For Kubert, came in averaging 20 per game. 56-54, 57-54. Greenville back to the 1-2-1-1. Doherty in the backcourt. It's batted out of bounds by Kubert. Lakeview will inbound, but now from a stationary point. 2:10 left in regulation. Lakeview, by the way, this year 13-1 when scoring 55 or more points. Right now the Sailors are at 54 and they turn it over. Hedrick the steal into Kubert, lays it up and in. 24 for Keith Kubert. 59-54, largest lead of the night for Greenville. Ball batted away in the backcourt. Hedrick, another steal into Kubert. He'll put it up and in. 26 for Kubert, 61-54. And a timeout taken by Lakeview with 1:50 to go. The Greenville defense forcing the turnovers. Lakeview takes a timeout with 1:50 to go. We'll take a break as well. Greenville on top, 61-54 on Sports Radio 96.7.
In a business, it's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, weather or not.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
1:50 to go in regulation. Greenville has the lead, 61-54, as the Greenville pressure has become a real problem for Lakeview. Sailors, of course, lost Parker Montgomery, who was a big part of the press breaker. He fouled out at the 2:54 mark. Bufner looking to get it in, finds Uri in the backcourt. And Uri lost it out of bounds, trying to get around Raleigh Robertson, who stood his ground. And now a technical foul on Keaton Uri, as he was not happy about the lack of a foul call on Robertson. For Uri, it's his fourth. Now Greenville, of course, will keep possession, but also get 2 free throws now. And it'll be Brecken Hedrick to shoot the technical free throws. First one rattles around and it's no good. And it remains 61-54. You can see the frustration from Uri as Robertson funneled him towards the sideline, and Uri voiced his displeasure and continued, and I'm guessing he said a magic word. And he was assessed the technical. Hedrick hits the second one. Uri checks out. Roman Mittelmeyer in for Lakeview with 1:47 to go. Inbound to Raleigh Robertson, and Lakeview needs a quick turnover. 1-2-2 half-court trap. Shell right side, he's doubled. Shell looking, bounce pass to Hedrick. Down low for Kubert, he'll put it up and in. 28 for Keith Covert. It's a 10-point game, and now a violation on the inbounds as Bufner stepped over the baseline. .132 to go. The Greenville student section loves it. Inbound into Covert. Up, catches the front of the rim and drops in. He scored 40 on Tuesday night. He has 30 tonight. 66-54. And then a foul in the backcourt on Greenville. And Lakeview will get to the free throw line. The foul on Brecken Hedrick, his first, team third. And Roman Middlemeyer will shoot two. Middlemeyer up and good on that one. Middlemeyer on the season, now 2 of 3. .66-55. And a second one good as well. Middlemeyer coming through with a couple of key free throws. 1:20 to go. Shell in the backcourt. Shell over the timeline. He'll give it off to Raleigh Robertson, and now Jacosa Mitchell. Guarded by Berkner in the forecourt. 1:10 to go. It's a 10-point game. Mitchell dribbling near side. Will hand it off to Raleigh Robertson. Robertson. They zip it back out to Mitchell in the midcourt circle. Under a minute to go. The Greenville Trojans are 55 seconds away from a share of first place in the league and win number 6 in a row. Robertson with it. Right side to Hedrick. Greenville content to burn clock. Robertson, top of the circle. Back out to Mitchell with 40 seconds to go. The Greenville fans on senior night as Mitchell drives in, layup up and good. The senior, there's an exclamation point. 68-56. Berkner ahead to Middlemeyer. Down low, looking for Haynes, knocked away by Hedrick. Mitchell with it down court, ahead to Covert. Covert in the right corner. He'll pull it out. The Greenville fans come to their feet. The Greenville Trojans, they enter the week 2 games out of first. They close the week in a tie for first. Jacosa Mitchell on senior night is going to dribble it out. And the Greenville Trojans are going to pull out a 68-56 win tonight. The Greenville Trojans have won 6 in a row. Greenville and Lakeview tied atop the league with a week to go. We'll be back with a full postgame after this on Sports Radio 96.7, your home for Super Bowl 60.
Come on out to the Sharon American Legion Post 299 and enjoy bingo every Thursday and Friday. First number called at 6:45. Join us for trivia night every Thursday at 6 p.m. Our grill room serves up great food daily, and our kitchen is open Thursday through Saturday from noon to 9. We proudly welcome all veterans to our community. Visit Sharon American Legion Post 299 on East State Street for good company, good times, and a warm welcome.
When you're a grower, you know what it takes to thrive in the field. My bank understands and respects that. When you've got a financial partner working alongside you, it makes the days a little easier and the numbers all add up. My bank is experienced when it comes to agriculture. My family's been doing business with them for a long time. I'm independent, and so is my bank.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Nobody plans to get hurt at work, and when I did, I had no idea what to do. So I called the Joanno Legal Group.
The insurance companies have attorneys on call. You deserve to have one too. You deserve to know your rights, and you deserve to have answers to all your questions. Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. There's no fee unless we settle your case or have to fight to protect your benefits. Please visit us at joannolegalgroup.com or call us toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42-hole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7 and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
The tax team at Reed & Daly Associates is the area's #1 income tax service.
Reed and Daly built their practice one client at a time and are proud supporters of student athletes, boosters, bands, and other school activities to keep our diverse community moving forward. When it comes to business or taxes, Reed and Daly Associates will fight for you and help you reach the top of your game. Reed and Daly Associates on South Buell Farm Drive in Hermitage and online at reedanddaly.com.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
We will have the Player of the Game award as well as our Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game coming up here in our post game tonight. Your final, the Greenville Trojans, a strong finishing kick. They defeat Lakeview tonight by a final of 68-56, forcing a tie atop the league. Each team is now 8-2 in conference play, as it was a 13-2 run. Actually, you want to stretch it out, 23-9 run over the final 4:44 of the game. Greenville took a timeout, and actually, you know what, it was 47-42, so 26-9 over the final, 5 minutes essentially. Greenville gets the win to get to 12-7 overall, 8-2 in the league. Lakeview 16-4 overall, and now 8-2 in conference play. Big win tonight for Greenville. Keith Kubert, his 10th 20-point outing of the season. He put up 30 tonight. Brecken Hedrick with 13, 10 in the second half. We will take another break. We'll come back with a full scoring recap. We'll have our post-game awards. We'll try to get some post-game reaction as well. Nobody in blue and gold wants to leave tonight, and you can't blame them at all. Capacity crowd here tonight, and the Greenville fans are in no hurry to go out into the cold winter weather. We'll take a break, come back with more after this on your home for Super Bowl 60, Sports Radio 96.7.
One moment I was on my way to my son's ball game, and the next I was being placed in an ambulance. I needed help. That's why I called the Joanno Legal Group.
Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. Please visit them at joannolegalgroup.com. That's Joanow legalgroup.com. Or call toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42-hole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7 and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-age children, college students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpaul's1867.org/join our team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
Shell Restoration is now Shell Roofing and Exteriors, offering roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, all with the quality you trust. Same team, new name, full exterior services. Shell Roofing and Exteriors is committed to quality service and trusted by Western Pennsylvania residents for 14 years. For quality craftsmanship and experience, contact Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Find Shell Roofing and Exteriors on Facebook or visit them at shellbuilt.com.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
And we're back here. Oops, a little echo there. Ryan Briggs here on Sports Radio 96.7. The Greenville Trojans rally for a 68-56 victory tonight over visiting Lakeview. Both teams now 8-2 in league play. Looking at the scoring summary, Greenville led tonight by Keith Covert. 30 points, his 10th game with 20 points or more this year. He scored 20 of the 30 in the second half. He had 10 in the first half, 10 in the third quarter, 10 in the fourth quarter. 14 twos, 2 of 4 at the line for 30 points tonight. 13 for Brecken Hedrick, 10 of those in the second half. 3 twos and a 3, 4 5 at the line for 13. Justin Schell scored 8 of his 10 in the fourth quarter. 2 twos, 2 threes, he had 10. Cale Thurber off the bench, a basket, 3 of 4 at the line for 5. Raleigh Robertson, 2 field goals for 4. Jacosa Mitchell, 2 field goals for 4. How big was his tip-in the third quarter off a missed free throw? That was a big play, certainly, in this one. Sam Campman got the start tonight, missed some time due to injury. He scored for the Trojans. Jacob Vandervander, big minutes off the bench. He went 0 for 2 at the line, did not score. Greenville, 25 twos, 3 threes, 9 of 15 at the line for 68 points. On the Lakeview side, the Sailors put 3 men in double figures, leading the way. Keaton Urey, 19 points, 8 field goals, 3 of 4 at the line for 19. Jake Berkner with 15, 5 field goals, 5 of 7 at the line for 15. Jackson Bufner, a 2, 2 threes, 3 of 3 at the line for 11. And it was Parker Montgomery, 2 field goals for 4. Dylan Doherty, a basket, 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Austin Haynes, a field goal, 0 for 2 at the line for 2. Parker Montgomery, 2 field goals for 4 points. And that's it on the Lakeview side. Sailors tonight, 18 twos, 2 threes, 14 of 20 at the line, 56 points. Lakeview led 11-10 after 1. Greenville led at the half 22-21. It was 42-39 Greenville after 3. Lakeview took the lead, however. Berkner tied it with a 3-point play. Then Urey with a basket and a free throw. Then a couple more free throws in there. Made it 47-42. But then Greenville closes the game on a 26-9 run, sparked by Brecken Hedrick's 3-point play. Schell put Greenville ahead with a 3. Raleigh Robertson added a basket in there. Schell a 2 and then a 3. Then Keith Covert took over down the stretch. The Greenville press became too much. Turned into a layup line with the turnovers. And Greenville gets the win 68-56. We're going to take our final pregame break. I know Aaron said we were pretty close to finishing it. We're going to take one more. We're going to try to get our player of the game up here. And all that and much, much more. Reinhardt's player of the game, lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game when we come back here on your home for Super Bowl 60, Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Daily Associates is the area's #1 income tax service. Reed & Daly built their practice one client at a time and are proud supporters of student athletes, boosters, bands, and other school activities to keep our diverse community moving forward. When it comes to business or taxes, Reed & Daly Associates will fight for you and help you reach the top of your game. Reed & Daly Associates on South Buell Farm Drive in Hermitage and online at reedanddaly.com.
Nobody plans to get hurt at work, and when I did, I had no idea what to do. So I called the Joanno Legal Group.
The insurance companies have attorneys on call. You deserve to have one too. You deserve to know your rights, and you deserve to have answers to all your questions. Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. There's no fee unless we settle your case or have to fight to protect your benefits. Please visit us at joannolegalgroup.com or call us toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
And we are back one final time here on Sports Radio 96.7. Ryan Briggs here with you. And we are now joined by Greenville head coach Joe Batt. And Coach Batt, is it more nervous when you're playing these types of games or coaching them?
Coaching, 1,000%. I've been saying that since I started coaching. Yeah, you just have more control, I feel, when you're playing out there. But, man, I'm proud of my guys tonight.
We talked before the game, how much you do in terms of conditioning and so forth. You close the game on a 26-9 run. Your pressure, started to really result in some turnovers. And obviously, you're going to give up sometimes playing that way, but you had to be thrilled with how the cumulative effect over the 32 minutes, how it benefited your team.
Yes, sir, you're exactly right. And I preach to these guys all the time. I say it's a game of runs, right? That's what I was always taught. It's a game of runs. They went on theirs, and we went on a very big run of our own in the fourth quarter. And, it just feels great.
And tonight it was different guys stepping up. Obviously, the guy to your left, Keith Couvert, our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, he certainly was big with 30 points, which isn't even as high for the week, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But so many guys in the second half. One of the big plays, Jacosa Mitchell tipping in a missed free throw. Hedrick stepping up in the second half. Justin Schell, who had scored 2 points in the first 27 minutes of the night, 8 in a row to get you the lead after a couple turnovers. I mean, it seems like guys just they're not afraid to take the big shot, and they're just all pitching in.
Yes, sir. They're all confident. I try to speak that confidence into them all the time. And, our team, the good thing about our team, I think it can come from anywhere. Keith has his nights, Justin has his. Everybody can have their nights, and they're such an unselfish group. They just share the ball so well, and, we saw that tonight.
And now your team with a week to go in the regular season, tied for first. You came into the week 2 games back, and now tied. Chance win out. And you're going to put a banner up on that wall off to my left to your right.
Yes, sir. I'm hoping to do so.
Well, if you have this guy on your right, you have a good shot against anybody.
Yes, sir.
So, Coach Batt, we appreciate your time. We'll now bring in our Reinhardt's Insurance.
Thank you. I just wanted to say thank you to you guys for covering. Thank you to Lakeview. And shout out to Lucas Fagley. He went down with his ACL, and it's so unfortunate. We wanted full strength out here tonight, of course, so we're thinking of Lucas. And,
we appreciate that,
thank
Coach
you.
Batt. And now our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Keith Couvert. 20 of his 30 points in the second half tonight. 70 points in 2 games. Tuesday night wasn't quite as much drama, but Keith, congratulations. How's it feel?
It's awesome. I mean, we finally got over this hump that we've been needing to get over, beating Lakeview. It's just a great feeling. Everybody's excited. Everybody did their part, and it was just awesome out there.
And tonight, as Coach Batt said, this was a back-and-forth game, and even when Lakeview started to open up a little bit of a lead, there was no panic from your guys at all, though. It's like you guys almost knew, okay, we're going to have our turn, right?
Yep. Once we find it, we just go on these runs, and, until we're stopped, it's just like we just go, and we just can't stop. And it's just game of runs, yeah.
In the second half, 20 points for you. Was there, obviously you got a lot of it inside between driving and so forth. Was there anything that specifically you were looking for, or was just kind of just the game coming to you?
Yeah, kind of like that, driving, dumping it off, shooting whenever I need to, drawing a foul, whatever needs to happen to get the ball in the hoop.
So this week, 40 points against Wilmington Tuesday, now 30 tonight. A lot of times when we see people putting up those points numbers there, you'll see 6 or 7 3-pointers, or usually maybe it's somebody who's say 6'6", 6'7", is feasting inside, right? You're not 6'7", but you really get inside.
Yeah.
Has that been something that you worked on in the offseason of just being able to finish and get to the hoop more?
Yeah, that's really kind of like my game. I just drive in, try to draw a foul, get a layup if I can. I'll shoot the ball every once in a while, but I like to just go in there and get dirty.
And you did the dirty work, and a lot more than that tonight, too. Keith Couvert, 30 points tonight, 10th game with 20 points or more this year. And keep doing that. That scoring average is going to keep going up, too. But, Keith, congratulations on a big win.
Thank you.
And on being the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game.
Thank you.
That's Greenville's Keith Covert joining us in our post-game tonight. 30 points. He has received a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Laundryman in Hermitage. And like all of our players of the game, they received the customized T-shirt. And Keith will be a social media star tonight, too. Bob Greenberg will be posting that on Twitter and on our Facebook page here as the night goes on. But Keith Covert with 30 points tonight. He is the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, and that award, as always, powered by Landmark Information Services. One last bit of business, the lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game. And for Greenville, it's going to be Brecken Hedrick, who normally he starts, but tonight was senior night. Sam Campman, who was in the rotation for Greenville. He's been injured the last handful of games. He got the start tonight, his foot in a walking boot. The teams agreed. They set up a situation where Lakeview got a layup early. Jackson Bufner scored, and then Greenville got it down. Campman was able to score and was able to go off, got a great ovation. So Campman started, which meant Brecken Hedrick didn't. Therefore, Brecken Hedrick will be our lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game. He had 13 points tonight, 10 of those in the second half. So the 6'4 junior lefty is our lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game. He'll now be entered into the lock, stock, and barrel sub of the year competition. At the end of the season, we will recognize one of our subs of the game as the lock, stock, and barrel sub of the year. So congratulations to Greenville's Brecken Hedrick. He is the lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game, and that award is powered by Landmark Information Services. 68-56, Greenville wins it tonight to go to 8-2 in the league. 6 straight wins overall for the Trojans. Lakeview entered the week on a 13-game win streak. Of course, last 2 games without the all-time leading scorer Lucas Fagley. A couple of tough losses, a 4-pointer Tuesday night at Sharpsville, and then falling tonight here, 68-56. A game that was much, much closer than that final margin will indicate. Sailors, they will be back in the Twin Cities to close the regular season. Wilmington Tuesday night, Kennedy next Friday night. So Greenville's at Kennedy Tuesday and then at Reynolds Friday in the finale. So the teams right now are both 8-2 in conference play with 2 games left. They've split the regular season series. If they both do whatever, 2-2, 1-1, or 0-2, they'll split the they'll share the title. So that's upcoming. But Lakeview back in the friendly confines of Lakeview High School for the final 2. Couple of quick updates for you. End of 3, Farrell boys leading Mercer 50-39. End of the 3rd, it was 36-28. West Middlesex with the lead over Sharpsville. Okay, that Farrell game has gone final. Farrell wins 70-56. So the Farrell Steelers, a strong surge late in league play as they look to make a bid for the 4A playoffs. Mercer battling everybody tough in Region 4, as has been the norm. And with that, we're going to call it a night here at Greenville High School. I want to thank the entire staff here at Greenville for the setup. Thanks to Lee Gross, our camera operator here on our Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook page. Thank you to Aaron Byro doing an outstanding job at the studio. We had a little bit of difficulty early on through. It was one of those things, nobody's fault, but he and Ben Slagle got things ironed out, and we were able to get you the final 3.5 quarters of this one on the air over the radio, and, of course, the full game at Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. And then you'll be able to go back and rewatch it, and also it'll be posted on YouTube at NWPA Sports later tonight, probably sometime in the wee small ones, as they say. Thanks as well to Bob Greenberg, our sports director and sales manager, for all of his efforts. My name is Ryan Briggs. Hope you enjoyed this one tonight. The Greenville Trojans earn their 6th straight win, 68-56 over Lakeview. And you heard it here on your home for Super Bowl 60, Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, brought to you by American Legion Post 299 in Sharon. Have a great night and a great weekend, everybody.
Listening to high school basketball. Tonight's game has been brought to you by
Bill McCandless Ford, the Reinhardt's Agency, Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Meadville Medical Center, Shell Restoration, St. Paul's and Ridgewood Senior Living Communities, Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, Attorney Bill Motor, Top Tier Federal Credit Union, Sharon Regional Health System, dedicated to serving the community, Joanno Legal Group, UPMC Health System, Mercer County State Bank, Mancino's Driving School, Vay's Pub and Grill, the Sharon American Legion Post 299, Warner's Homes and Improvements, Hermitage Rotary Club, Mailer Insurance, DK Auto LLC, The Laundryman, Reed and Daly Associates, Minuteman Press in Hermitage, Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding, Sharon Community Health Center, and 21st Century Energy Group.
Please thank this great group of sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season on News Talk 790 WPIC on Sports Radio 96.7.
This concludes our coverage of high school sports. We now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress.